Hi, so this is an update video for Park Beyond. My name is Spencer. This game came out a couple of months ago. It was pretty rough, and I wanted to see how it was going right now, 2 months later. And what I will say is that this was supposed to be a shorter video, just kind of looking at some issues that the game is still having, what I want to see improved still, and as is typical with me, a shorter video morphs into a longer video and becomes this kind of unwieldy, beastly thing that it was not meant to be. So this video is a bit long, but I think the information in it is useful. What I have to say about it is useful. The footage that you're looking at is, or will be looking at, is useful. So I want to apologize for the length of the video and the just not as well cut editing as I would like normally, but I think it's important to just get this out anyway. So I'm not going to belabor this for too long. We're going to get right into the video. I do also want to mention that I do have a Patreon page. If you're interested, it's $1 a month. There's no tiers. If you want to give me some general support, that would be really helpful. I appreciate it, and let's get into the video. The video is going to start with a few different clips of glitches and weird bugs that I found in the game, and then it's going to work its way into more stream of consciousness, fully formed thoughts, mostly fully formed thoughts, towards the latter half of the video, so that's how this one is going to be structured. That there. Alright. Everybody just like froze there for a second. Oh. What is that? What is that? Bunch of people just stopped? You saw that, didn't you? That hit. There they are again. What's happening? Paths are neat. What is that? Why is everybody just... That's weird. I can't find it. I don't know what they're doing. Look at this. A bunch of people right along here just like freeze and stop. That's very strange. That's very, very strange. Okay, so a lot. Adults and families. The families are having some bad experiences. What's going on here? With what? With drinks? With this? Energy shop. Why did it take me to the burger shop? I clicked on energy shop. What? I noticed this as a problem before. Look. Energy drink shop 1. Highlights the burger shop. This one. You were supposed to select the one that's next to it. I don't know why. I don't know. Wait, there are no negative opinions. What? I'm sorry, what? You have a problem with the drinks? Or maybe it's just not that one. Soft drink. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. You don't select the right one. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. When you go and try to select like a ride or something like that, it doesn't go to the right ride. Like, I chose Ring of Fire, it took me to Crazy Kraken. Why? What is going on there? That doesn't make any sense. That's very, very strange. Don't know why that's happening. The queue is too long. Do you mean... Hang on a second. let me see here. This is important. Queue time is over 3.5 minutes. Okay, that's pretty long. Is it possible? Ride duration is just over a minute. Why is the queue time so high? If the ride is only about a minute, what's going on there? I don't know if they mean like the queue line. Oh, that sucks. If the queue line itself is too long or the wait time is too long. I don't know what that means. I'm going to jump in here. I figured out that it is the physical length of the queue lines, not the time waiting. The only way around this, I think, is to fuss with the queue lines and try to get it the right length. I don't want to do that. It's annoying. It shouldn't be like that. I hope that they fix that somehow. Criticism and maybe something that I would like to see. I would like to see aesthetics mean something. Because right now, I can make this area. There they are pausing again. That's very strange. I can make this area, and I think it looks kind of nice. You know, you got this nice dirt path and everything here. As a matter of fact, I should add some trees. But the problem is that aesthetics don't matter in this game. So it looks weird to me to have this area and nobody's walking through there, even though I put the vending machines in here hoping that maybe somebody would, you know, walk through here, but nobody does. Aesthetics, adding that would be nice to add to the attractiveness. That the river ran dry? What? Oh, there it goes. No, wait. No, that's just the same. What the heck? What is that? What? How is there water going off the waterfall when there's no... What the heck is going on with the water here, man? Can I fix it? Hang on. Okay, so before we get to looking at the actual map, I want to show you something. I noticed a little glitch here. So I am going to load this save. It's a manual save. Year 1, February 20th, okay? I'm going to load this one. And what I noticed is that the date and the number of guests and the amount of money that you're making doesn't display correctly when you load the game. Look, it says year 1, January 1st in the top right here. That's not right. It says I have 0 guests, I have 0 happiness, I'm not making any money. It's only after I unpause the game and let time tick forward a bit. That just updated. Happiness hasn't. Yes, it did. There's the money. There's the date. So it takes several seconds before that stuff updates. Because I will tell you, I was sitting here and I didn't unpause the game. I see the date is wrong. All this stuff is at 0. I was about to go off on this game if the saves were broken and didn't work right, because I tried multiple parks and they all did the same thing on multiple saves for different parks. None of that stuff updated right away. That needs to be fixed, because that I shouldn't need to sit here for like 10 seconds and wait for all of this to update properly. It does fix itself, but it is a glitch that I think needs to be addressed. Okay, so I wanted to test something. Now, I've pre-made this entire park. I paused the game, I built everything up, and it's a pretty large park here. You've got a bunch of rides here. You have kind of like a main concourse where there's food and souvenirs and stuff like that, and you come over here, there's a few roller coasters, there's some more rides. There's another like smaller food court. You got a roller coaster over here, you got a Ferris wheel, you got a roller coaster, you got more rides. You have a little bit more food over here, and you have like this big kind of Da Vinci themed food court, and I think I put some souvenir shops in here as well. And what I've done is I have made all of these rides $0. All of the rides are free. Every single one of them. Then what I did was I changed the ticket price to $60. I wanted to make this something like a Six Flags park, right? That was the idea. It's a high entrance fee, but then all the rides are free. You still have to pay for food and drinks, but all of the rides are free. Now, we're gonna unpause this and see if anybody comes in, and we're gonna actually speed it up so I can make sure. Okay. We have people backing off. Nobody's going in. You have you have this huge crowd of people. Not one. Oh, holy cow. Not one is going in. Okay. Let's bring the price down to 50. Any takers? None. They won't pay $50. Okay? How about... Alright. How about 20? Oh, we got some! You were the first in. Mrs. Duncan and Company, you were the first one in. 20 bucks. Some people will take it. Other people are turning away. This will tell me how many visitors are lost. Alright. So, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kinda let this ride for a little while and see what happens. So we'll do a time jump after I've let this sit for a while and let a bunch of people come in. As many as I think as I can get in. And then we'll check back and see how the park is doing. So... when we left off before, now that we can get back to what we were doing, when we left off before, I had set the entrance fee to $20. I had built a bunch of rides and roller coasters here, and I've gotten up to about 350, 360 guests in the park. Now, how many people have I lost since that price change to $20? 25. That doesn't seem... That doesn't seem right, because before it was higher. I don't know if that number is just wrong or something, but I've lost some guests. And growing. Now, what I want to do is I want to, I think I explained this before, I want to make this like a Six Flags park. Where the rides are free, the entrance fee is a bit higher, and you pay for food and stuff. You can see more and more people are saying no to coming in. So, I looked up a Six Flags park. Six Flags Darien Lake, which I've been to before. Currently, the entrance fee is $40. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change this price to $40. Right? I also looked up a list of rides in the park, in Six Flags Darien Lake. There are 45 total rides, 8 of which are roller coasters, and 8 of which are water rides. And the rest are just like flat rides, like the kind of rides that you have here, the, you know, the teacups and the bumper cars and stuff like that. So I'm going to subtract the water rides because this game, Park Beyond, doesn't have water rides. And that gives us 37 rides in total, minus the water rides. If we want to equal how many Darien Lake has, right? Now, I counted these up. There are 27 flat rides. So, what I need to do is I need to build the rest of these flat rides that I haven't built once, at least once, only once. And then, currently, I have 5 roller coasters. So I'm going to need to build 5 more roller coasters to get myself up to 37 total rides. Once we're at 37 total rides and I've expanded out through the rest of the park, building all that stuff and the roller coasters and all that sort of stuff, then we're gonna unpause the game and let it go. It's a $40 price tag. Gonna keep all the rides free, gonna build more shops and stuff like that. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see if people will actually come into the park for $40 and try to make this work like it's a Six Flags park. Now there's one thing before we do that I wanted to point out, because I mentioned this in the first video that I made and it's worth repeating again. When you click on these, anything in here, it could be a shop, a ride, or whatever. Energy drink shop 1. I click on that, it takes me to bubble tea shop 1. Sometimes the game will take you to the right shop, and I probably won't be able to get it to work now, but sometimes it does. If I click on the Ring of Fire, no, it takes me to French Fries shop 3. Let's try one more. A roller coaster. There's not that many. Wide coaster 2 takes me to the seafood shop number 1. This continues to be a problem. And then, because there are so many different buildings here, if I'm looking for a specific shop, there's a bunch of these here. There's a bunch of food shops here. So if I'm trying to find Taco Shop 1, and it takes me to Coffee Shop 3, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, where's Taco Shop 1? It's hard to figure it out. Now, I think this one's taco. No, that's a kebab. So then you gotta, like, scan around and go, okay, tacos, that's a pizza shop, tacos. Where are the tacos? I think I put it over here somewhere. Is that the taco? Nope, that's the burger shop. Tacos. I don't know where it is. This is a problem. This is annoying. Because I can't find it now. And I can't just go to the menu and click on it. I gotta like zoom in and actually look for like a taco symbol. That's accessories. And it's a nuisance. So these menus, clicking on this stuff just doesn't work. Will it take me to the toilet? No, it takes me to soft drink shop 3. This needs to be fixed. Fix your menus. I should be able to come in here, click on what I need to find, and just zoom right to it, and instead I just get taken to a random shop or ride or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the rest of the video. I'm gonna build out this park, and then we'll come back and see if I can get this to work. Okay, so we're back. It's been about an hour and a half for me. We have a bunch of roller coasters built. Don't worry about this insane roller coaster over here. We'll get to that later. I have built multiple roller coasters here. We have a total of 10, including my absolutely insane roller coaster over here. So now that brings us to 37 rides total, flat rides and roller coasters. Now we have a mass of people here waiting to get in, anticipating to get in. I have changed the entrance price to $40. All of the roller coasters and rides are still at $0. Yes, even including this absolutely insane hold on to your butt roller coaster. Everything is $0. Okay, so when we unpause, let's see how many people come in. And it looks like no one. No one is willing to come in. Oh, no, wait. Did I see somebody go in? No. No one is going in. No one will pay that price. So, you cannot price this like a Six Flags park. What about $25? $25. Not gonna pay 20. Oh, somebody went in. A few people went in. Some are going in, but it seems like I'm losing a lot of people at $25. What about 20? That's the same price that it was before. Price hasn't changed. And I think, yes, people will still go in. So here's my complaint then. I have built every single flat ride once in the game.
Well, it's a
Built
modest
every
start to proceedings.
Shut up. I've built every single one once. I don't think adding them twice would really do anything except to make it more available. Like if I wanted 2 of these dancing teacups, that would just mean that there doesn't have to be a long line waiting to get on this ride, which there isn't anyway, although I am still waiting for a bunch of people to come in. In addition to that, I have built 10 roller coasters of varying appeal. I've made sure that every demographic, adults, families, and teens, all have something that they relish. So the roller coasters, everybody has something they relish, something that they love, something that they like. There's a lot of stuff that people dislike, but they don't have to ride those rides. Could maybe use more stuff that people like and love, because teenagers don't have anything that they like. They only have things that they relish or love. I guess that's not an issue, because they have so much, the teens do, that they relish and love. But I find it odd that I can build that many rides and still the entrance fee won't budge from where it was. I don't know how many rides I had before I started building all of these. I think maybe I had 10, maybe 12 flat rides. And then I built it up to 27. And before I had, what did I have? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roller coasters. Then I built 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably added 20 rides. And I still can't raise the price. If I raise it to 40, well, you already saw it. Nobody will go in. No one will pay that price. So they need to adjust entrance fees, quite honestly. I think that people are too stingy. $20 seems to be the limit. If you raise it any more than that, nobody will go in. Now, the other thing I would maybe want to try is to make sure that everything in the park is free. The rides, the food, the drinks, all of it's free. And then increase the price to $40 and see if that works. I'm going to try that really quick right now and see if that does anything. Okay, we're back. I have changed the price of everything to 0. The shops, the food, the drinks, it's all 0. Everything costs 0. Now, we go back to the entrance. We change the price to $40. Who's gonna come in? Who's gonna get in here? Tell me. Are you kidding me? Are you people crazy? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your damn mind? Okay. Here's my problem. And this is a big problem with this game. Everybody is saying no. Every single person is saying no. Not one person has gone in. Have you seen it? I'll keep the camera right here. You tell me if somebody comes in. The problem with this game is that you can't really price anything the way that you want. Literally every thing in this park is free. The flat rides, the roller coasters, the food, the drinks, the souvenirs, it's all free. All expenses paid. 40 bucks at the door, you get in, you're gonna have a great time. Nobody comes in. Not one person is going in. This is not right. I'm just telling you, this is not right. Let me put it to you this way. If you went to a theme park, and you know the theme park's good, the rides are good, the food is good, the drinks are good, it's all good, cool souvenirs, everything's good about it. And they say to you, hey, 40 bucks now at the door, everything's free. You still have to wait in line. You still gotta wait your turn to, you know, get your French fries or whatever, but it's all free. You don't have to pay. Would you say yes or no to that? And there are 37 rides. Flat rides, roller coasters, and then I don't even know how many shops. There's tons of them. There's tons of them. There's ice cream, there's seafood, there's kebabs, there's soft drinks, there's energy drinks, there's mineral water, there's bubble tea, there's coffee, there's everything. And still, no one is going in. This is not right, because, I mean, look at this park. Look at this park. It's huge. You have so many different rides. The only other thing that I can think of is I have to impossify several of these rides and see maybe people will come in then. Okay, so we're not gonna impossify a bunch of rides because building up the amazement takes so long to do that. I don't want to do it. So I'm just gonna plop you on a ride here, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, so first complaint, and I've talked about this in the first video, but it's worth repeating. It took 7 weeks to fix a game-breaking bug where rides and shops would stop working. People stopped showing up, which would affect your bottom line because now that ride doesn't work and nobody's spending any money and you can't make any money. All because I don't even know why. You would just build a new ride, everybody would go to the new one and forget about the old one. Nothing had changed. Nothing had changed about the appeal or anything like that. That doesn't change. Have no idea why that happened. It does appear to be fixed now. People won't just stop using rides or shops when you build something new. But it took 7 weeks. That's unacceptable. And this whole pricing thing between the relationship between the entrance fee and the price of all the rides and shops and everything like that, that needs to be addressed. Because it makes no sense to have 37 rides. All of them are free. And God knows how many shops. All of that stuff free. The ticket price goes from $20 to $40. Nobody comes in. Everybody just turns around and goes home. That doesn't make any sense. And I think it's pretty apparent that visitors make a judgment call right at the entrance about the price to get in, and only the price. They're not thinking about the rides that are available, the shops that are available. It doesn't matter. Clearly it doesn't matter. Because I had maybe 20 rides before I put every ride in the game in this park. Then I bumped it up to 37. And I can't change the ticket price? That doesn't warrant an increase in the ticket price? It's still gotta stay at $20? That's the limit? Even when I have every ride in the game, plus some custom-made roller coasters, like the one you're seeing now? I can't bring up the price? Because people will just turn their back on it? Even when everything is free? It makes no sense. There are no water rides in this game either. It should have started with water rides. There should be some. You know? Maybe a tidal pool. Maybe a lazy river. One of those log rides. I keep thinking back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. And what sort of water rides they had. But they should be in here. I don't know why they're not. There's one ride called Crazy Kraken that if you impossify it, it adds like a little pool of water, and like the little thing that the passengers are riding in gets like kind of splashed in water, but that's not a water ride. That's not a water ride. I can't think of any other rides in this game that have any sort of water at all. That stuff should be added, should have been in from the beginning, but definitely add it, please. And the visitor needs are not right. I was looking at them before. For this park, it says that there are critical food and drink needs. People apparently can't find food and drinks, even though I have several hubs, like 3 or 4 or even 5 hubs of food and drink shops, as well as other shops kind of spread around in between. And visitors are in my park saying, oh, I can't find anything to eat, as they walk past the burger shop. People are complaining about they're exhausted, they can't find any benches as they walk past 5 benches, empty benches. What are you talking about? You can't find things? What are you talking about? The shops and benches are everywhere. They're everywhere. If you don't see them, you're an idiot. I don't know what to say. And listen, I'm trying to be on this game's side. I am. I'm trying. The roller coaster builder is really good. It's good. You can make a lot of interesting rides that do all kinds of weird stuff. Rides that couldn't possibly exist in real life, right? That's really good. But all this other stuff is a big problem. It should not have released in the state that it was in. This should have stayed in the oven for another 6 months. At least. So at some point in the future, I'll look at this game again. But man, it probably is gonna be 6 months or so before I look at this again, because at the pace that these updates are coming out, the fact that it takes 7 weeks to fix like a major bug, man, it's gonna be a long time before this game is right, if it gets right at all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.